Well, we are taking a look at what new stuff is in the state of JavaScript 2021, the results of the survey, and I am looking at the other tools, the libraries and how people like them or not like them or hate them to death. So we have a bunch of here, common suspects, Axios, Lodash, Moment. We were taking a look at Moment in the previous video, and we saw it's because I was surprised of the usage in spite of it being deprecated. Well, it's not deprecated, sorry. It's not deprecated, it's just discouraged. Because of it's difficult to code split, it's big. We have other libraries which deal with dates which are better, like date, FNS, more lightweight. React in JavaScript, wait, RJS, what is this? Reactive Extensions Library for JavaScript. What is this exactly? Normally, you register events like this, document add event listener click, blah, blah. Using RJS, you create an observable. Import from event, and then we have from event, document click, subscribe. Okay, that's not shorter. What's the advantage? Library is a library for composing asynchronous and event-based programs by using observable sequences. It provides one core type, the observable, satellite types, observer, schedulers, subjects, and operators inspired by array extras, map filter, reduce, and so on, to allow handling asynchronous events as collections. Think of RJS as Lodash for events. Okay, fair enough. That's much easier to understand than this kind of mouthful thing. Let's just see some examples. Purity, what makes RJS powerful is its ability to produce value using pure functions. Sure. Import from event, import scan. Then we have from event document click, pipe, scan, count plus 1, 0. What the hell is this? Subscribe, count, console log. So it's a pipe. What is this thing doing? The scan operator works just like reduce for arrays. It kind of look like reduce. It takes a value which is exposed to a callback. The return value of the callback will then become the next value exposed the next time the callback runs. The return value will then become the next value exposed. Okay. So when this event is triggered, this thing runs, and this is the value passed from the event. And then what this scan does, as far as I understand, this is the first value, 0. This is going to be the first value. And then each time we click, then we are adding a 1 to the value. And then we're having the count times. Okay. Well, okay, sure. I get it. It's like Lodash for events. Then we have day, another date handler. The problem that the thing of having so many date libraries, date handling libraries, is because the date API kind of sucks, I guess. Then we have jQuery, then we have D3. This is for creating data visualizations. Then we have Immer, which is like, what is this? Breakthrough most blah blah blah, but what is it? Tiny package that allows you to work with immutable state in a more convenient way. quick example. We have base states with two objects inside without immer, next state basis slice, next state shallow clone of the array, and then we merge this into the next state, and then we push whatever title with immer, import produce from immer, constant state produce base state draft. We have this, we have our edits, and then we return something else. Okay, we add things, we delete things. Here we have a draft. First item of the array, property done to true, and then draft push title. Okay, it's like a utility, a library to update state in a way that makes sense or something like that. Underscore looks on lambda still live. Ramda, sorry. Okay, my pick, Ryan Carniato. Ryan Carniato, let's follow him. Performance enthusiast and fine-grained reactivity super fun. He has a dev profile. I can log in with GitHub and then follow him. Oh, he has a state of JavaScript. Oh, it's a comment. This is a comment. Wait. Why does he have his URL linked to the Solid.js framework? Author of the Solid.js UI library. Damn. He created Solid.js. Then we have Mark Erickson. Let's follow him. Oh, hi, Mark. Oh, it's here. Sure. And then utilities. Which utilities or tools do you regularly use? ESLint, Prettier, obviously. Babel, obviously. MVM, sure. And then those things which like nobody uses or knows. JavaScript runtimes. Which engines, runtimes, execution, environments do you regularly use? Node, browser, serverless workers? What is this even? No one uses Dino. And these guys are like, I don't even know. Serverless workers. What the hell are serverless workers? Serverless framework? It's just serverless? Okay. And then JavaScript flavors, TypeScript is like win like 100%, billion%. I want to learn TypeScript. There is another pick here, Fly.io. Fly enabled me to confidently deploy a real-world globally distributed production-grade app. Oops. Fly. Deploy app servers close to your users. Run your full-stack apps and databases all over the world. No ops required. Try for free. Is there pricing then? Pricing is designed to let you run small applications for free and scale costs affordably as your needs grow. That's nice. So you install Fly, then you deploy ship a Docker image, and you run it on 3 continents: Americas, Hong Kong, and South what? SJC? Whatever the hell. What? SJC? I don't know what it is. Seems pretty easy. Oh, Kent, Mr. Kent. Let's follow him. Wait, I'm gonna copy a link address and maybe take a look. No JavaScript languages: Python, PHP, Java, Bash, C, Go, Rust, C++, C, Ruby, Kotlin, Dart, not many. Swift for iOS, Elixir, Elm, and yeah, who cares? Julia, okay. Who cares about this? About those? Python is like, yeah, sure. Everybody uses Python just to. I think it's great to write small programs. Python, if performance is not very important. PHP is the king of backend, I would say, after Java or before Java. Actually, looking at this, Bash is like the Go, Rust. Rust people, developers love Rust, but doesn't seem to be so much used. I like the shadow of this tooltip, by the way. Then library evaluation rankings. Which factors do you prioritize when evaluating a new library? Results are ranked by number of tournament rounds won. Documentation is the first. Developer experience is the second. User experience, user base size. The last is hype and momentum. Not sure about this. I mean, people answer that, but I'm not sure if that is actually real. Documentation is king. Yeah, I mean, I agree with this. Resources. Let's see. First steps with JavaScript. When first starting out, how did you initially learn JavaScript? Self-directed learning. I cannot speak, man. Self-directed learning. Online courses for free. Video screen scans books. On the job. Online courses. Coding bootcamp. Coding bootcamp. Gosh, it's the least used. That's very good. Self-directed is the most. That's good, actually. And then blogs and magazines. CSS tricks. Yeah, when you type a question in Google related to CSS, I guess they have the best SEO. The best SEO, yeah. But they always show up first, and they usually provide pretty clear answers. Medium, Dev, Smashing, JavaScript Weekly. Then sites and courses, Stack Overflow, MDN, W3 Schools, Web Dev, Udemy, FreeCodeCamp, Edhead, Westboss, Frontend Masters, Code Academy, Plural Insight, Level Up Tutorials, Vite, in addition to SBuild and SWC, fantastic tools pushing forward the ecosystem. I'm enjoying Vite, it has a delightful DX and it's rich in features. Podcasts, syntax, yeah, Spartic, changelog, HTTP. I don't listen to podcasts, so I don't know any of this. So they are what they are, I don't care. People, Dan Abramov, of course. Can't see dots, Evan Yu. Rich Harris, who is Rich Harris? Svelte and Vercel. Oh, it's the creator of Svelte, and he's working with Vercel. Wes. Twitter. Where is your Twitter, man? Miguel Ángel Durán. Oh my god, who is this? He's wow, 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 wow. He's the top Spanish developer, right? Or whatever. I mean, not the top Spanish developer, but the top Spanish speaker developer in terms of popularity, apparently. Josh Comeo, I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. Twitter, there you go. I'm following him. I'm not. Oh my god, why not? Then we have Anthony Fu. There you go. Mr. Anthony Fu is doing a lot for the ecosystem. Then we have what else? Sarah Drasner. I don't know who this is. Wow, what? Wow, man, this is amazing. This is insane. This is so this is so original. I love this. Say hello. It's gonna follow her. What? She's just a geek. No, okay. In engineering management for the rest of us, and this cover looks like it's steampunk, totally steampunk. What is this? What the hell is this? Then we have Fireship, of course. He does very popular YouTube videos. So let's follow him. And let's see. Ben Awad. Ah, he's the guy that hates on Angular, I think. Brad Traversy, Cassidy Scott. Well, some of them sound familiar because I've seen them through the survey, but creator of React, of course, some very popular guy. Like he does, I don't know what, but he's very popular. What a I should professionally work as a professional introductor to people, like making people introductions. He is a very famous guy that works on something, whatever. Epic React. This is a very nice looking graphics. This guy. Let's see. Recommended resource. I've gone through that already. JavaScript is moving in the right direction. Lots of neutrality apparently. Or well, that's neutral. Let's agree. In general, people agree building JavaScript apps is overly complex right now. People tend to disagree. The JavaScript ecosystem is changing too fast. People seem neutral about that. Probably would be neutral. Broco's the Twitch stream. Started streaming on Twitch. He's a brilliant programmer, developer, and most importantly, teacher. I always have a blast watching his streams and learning from him. So let's just follow him. Broco Dev. Let's see, does he have a... Let's go to Twitter, let's follow this person, which likes diving, and then search for Broco Dev. There is no... He doesn't have Twitter, maybe? Pain points. Managing dependencies. Yeah, definitely. I agree. Code architecture. State management, debugging, date management, writing modules, finding packages, async code. Managing dependencies, that 1 billion%, man. 1 billion%. Features missing from JavaScript. Static typing. Standard library? What does it mean, standard library? Better date management. Immutable data structures, just record on tuple, observable, pattern matching, pipe operator decorators. I think I answered static typing, but we have TypeScript for that. How happy are you in general with the state? Happy. How happy are you with JavaScript? Happy. Recommended resources. That's another course, I guess. Yeah. Next, awards. Oh, most adopted feature. Awarded to the feature with the largest year-over-year have used progression. Most adopted feature. Feature, not technology. Feature means property of the JavaScript language, like an API, for example. Most adopted feature. I'm gonna say knowledge coalesce, knowledge coalescing, like the A B thing. Knowledge coalescing. Yep. The second optional chaining, and the third private fields. Most adopted technology, awarded to the technology with the largest year-over-year good use again progression. React.